Forgot to add myself to the screen there. If you heard my singing, sorry. It's what I do when I can't figure things out. I just sing through it. Forgot to add myself to the screen there. And now I heard my singing, sorry. An obnoxious echo. Because when you're in StreamYards, you can't add someone. And now I can. Hi, Megan. All right, so I'm sure if you're like me and pretty much any other human, you've probably felt lonely at some point in time. So I wanted to share something that helps me reduce loneliness. Now, I don't feel lonely all the time, but there have been periods in my life where I felt pretty dang lonely. So I read an article once about a man who was feeling super depressed, and his wife was trying to encourage him to do a number of things to help himself feel better. Nothing was really working, thinking positive thoughts, yada, yada, yada. And sometimes that helps you, but sometimes it doesn't, right? So it was during the holidays, and this man happened to look similarly to Santa Claus. And someone suggested he go work at the local shopping center and be Santa Claus. And he's like, why would I want to do that? I'm depressed. I can't be around other people right now. Hey, always grateful. So he did it anyway, because I'm sure his wife probably pushed him to do it. And he felt a little bit of joy each time he did it. And it probably seems counterintuitive to do something for other people when you yourself are needing that exact thing. Like, how can I possibly go and be there for others when I'm just feeling depressed, down? I just don't want to give. I want to be helped. Oddly enough, this is a way to help reduce those feelings. So I recently found this website called, and it's a nonprofit organization called Love for Our Elders. And this is a way to help reduce loneliness by helping someone else not feel lonely by writing a letter to them. I think it's a really good cause, and it's one of those mutual beneficial tasks that can be done. And again, although I'm not yet a social worker, this just has a social worker heart for me. I love finding solutions. I love when those solutions are like people that understand what you're going through, helping other people going through the same thing. And even if you're not, it's just fun, and it's awesome to spread joy and happiness to others. Hi, Just Chat. Thank you for being here. Hopefully everyone can hear me well. All right, let's screen share. All right. This is the website, and I may make it all the way bigger so you can just see everything. I think I'm going to do that. There we go. Who wants to see my face too much, right? So this is called, again, Love for Our Elders. It's a nonprofit organization where you can write letters to an elderly person who is lonely. Here is the request for letters. So I'll click on that on a moment so you can see current people who you can write to. This is also a place where you can nominate an elder. If there's anyone that you think that could benefit from receiving letters, you can nominate them here. So I'm going to click on the letter request. I've already sent a couple, and that's not tooting my own horn, it's just excitement. I think it's cool. Again, sometimes doing something seemingly altruistic isn't completely accurate. Sometimes it's also for yourself, and you can get joy from doing that from others. Again, mutually beneficial. I love it. So here it says, Kathy, a grandparent doing it all. A note from Kathy's sister. She is 68 and bad health in so many ways and just wants to live long enough to see her granddaughter, who is to be born in September. She is trying to raise 3 of her grandkids without much help from her husband. She thinks no one really loves her except her siblings. Please help her to realize that she is worthy of love and not alone. Thank you so much." And it gives the address and person that you write in care of that has volunteered to take the letters to this person. And you guys can see there's a lot of other people. Each month they come out with a few, like a handful of people I've seen so far that are nominated to receive letters. And like, for instance, in this month, the letters that you send should be stamped and sealed and mailed by the 31st. Because on the very next day, so September 1st, this screen will go away and there will be a brand new set of people to send letters to. All right, it's not really the one I wanted, but that's okay. There's also other ways to volunteer. So let me see. Oh, I can also go to show you how to nominate someone as well. I think this is a pretty cool organization. I was actually looking for it because one of my children is wanting to, oh, there's my email. Just kidding, everybody, and my real name. So I'll edit that out later. Hey, how you doing? Didn't know I had my email from last time. But I found this when trying to find ways for my child who's younger, a lot younger. She's in elementary school, to be able to volunteer, trying to help her learn to do things for others. And the only way I knew how to do that was to bribe her, because I'm a great parent and there's a goal that she's working on. So we've created some steps along the way, some things, some tasks she has to do to be able to earn that goal that she's trying to reach. And a couple of volunteer hours was one of them. So when I write a letter, which isn't as often as I would like, she draws a picture or writes something and we include it in the letter as well. So, and what elderly person isn't going to like a picture of a two-headed cat, right? I know I would, but I'm not elderly. So let's see. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you guys find this pretty exciting. It's really helpful to, I don't know, it just brings you joy when you're helping other people and you feel connected and you don't feel so lonely, or you're helping alleviate someone else's loneliness as well. All right, let me see here. I know that there was a way that you could also, let's see if donate is a way. There was a way that you can volunteer to be a person who picks up letters. I think it's also perhaps when you nominate an elder, but I'm not exactly sure. So let's see. So yes, ways that you can donate. I apologize. If I had known, it might be under that link that had my email in it. You can also shop. They have a few things. Crew necks, mugs, different ways to help support the organization if that's something you're interested in. And sorry, I got distracted, my ADD. Anyway, so that's my thoughts. Oh, I can move that. I have a link for the, hey, Tiffany. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. That's really cool. It's just describing how to help relieve loneliness by writing letters to elderly people. I can put the nonprofit back on the screen too. It's called Love for Our Elders. This describes their mission. There we go. Wait, nope. These are all volunteers. Yeah, there's a way to be a social host for letter writing. Like if you want to get your, I wish I could find it. I thought it was just so easily on here. I'll have to maybe put up a link for that to the exact area. I apologize. But you can, even like in your neighborhood or with your family or something like that, you can get a group together, mom's group, dad's group, no kids group, dog group. You get your dog to like, boop, make a little print. There was one lady that I wrote to who she really loves Charlie Brown. She likes a Charlie Brown fan club or something. So you can even, I'm sorry, my YouTube portion where I can tag people is delayed and all I see is me doing this. How to cure loneliness. So, totally forgot what I was saying. What are you guys saying? Good morning, Tiffany. Tiffany, you are an only child of a single parent. Wow. Yeah, I understand. Do you guys have anything that you do to help cure your loneliness, besides hanging out with me on YouTube? Probably doesn't help it. You probably feel more lonely after this, I'm sure. Let's see, resources. Boop, if it's under there. There we go, I found it. It's under resources. Yay! Host an in-person or remote letter writing event. So we could all even get together and be like, hey, let's all, it's probably what I'm doing right now, right? Yeah. I'm encouraging you guys to write a letter. I've got these bad boys right here that I got at Target. So yeah, use our event guide. Let's see what they say. Oh, it's a presentation and nobody wants to see that right now. That's just, okay. We'll just look at their highlight. Okay, let's not. That's just too much right now, people. Yep, there's other ways to volunteer. Get your work group or non-work group or group. I'm just going to keep saying group. But anyhow, I don't really have anything else to say other than that's what I've got. I always hate when people just stare at the screen and like, I shouldn't say hate, but I'm like, why just say something? But then you do it yourself and you're like, wow, I shouldn't be so judgmental because this is kind of difficult and awkward at times, right? All right, that's my little tidbit. I think more at my age now, 53, wish I had siblings. I do have some awesome friends, but a sibling would be nice. My husband is an only child, Tiffany, so I understand. Well, no, I don't, because I have siblings, but I hear that also from him, wishing he had siblings, especially now that we have children. Maybe hear some hawks around here. I live close to the city, but I also live in like a Disney forest. There's so many animals. You can probably hear cicadas out here too, which I was told all my life were locusts, and they're not. And I'm very disappointed in my Florida education. I'm not in Florida now. But I'll never forget. It was just this year in my 40s when I learned a cicada is not a locust. How embarrassing. right? Oh, good. I'm glad you like hearing the birds because they're going to do what birds do. They're going to chirp it up, man. So again, I did, I believe I put the link down below for, yep, I did, for the Love for Our Elders. If you want to write a letter, I think there's a couple more of the people that I need to send a letter to since it's the end of August. And again, a new set of people that would love to receive letters will come out on their website on September 1st. So do some good today and write a letter. Until then, bye everyone, and thank you so much for coming. That spreads joy to me too. Thank you. Let me see if I can awkwardly find the end stream.